Okay, I forget the mics. So, hello everyone. Let me grab those mics. Here we go. Okay, I bet now you can hear me, right? So, hello. Today we're going to be using another of the celebration product, but talking about celebration product, excuse me, I choke on my own spit. Stamping Up added more product today, but it's product from the regular catalog or also from the mini catalog. And I'm going to tell you what they are. And celebration go till February 29, but like always, it's while supplies last, okay? So if, come here. Okay, it's the new in color, not in color, but the new core color for the markers. You know what? Let me flip you this down, and I think it's going to be better. You guys going to be able to see it even from a screen to a screen. Sounded good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me flip you this down so you guys can see this celebration. I'm bringing my iPad here. So you get beside me the stamp set. You got botanical layers. So to get those one for free, you have to make sure you're going to go and choose from the free. You know, you get when you place your order at the checkout. So you don't enter those number at checkout. You're going to go choose your celebration, and then you're going to have that option. Then you get the delightfully eclectic paper. That's a paper that I challenge my team with. So if you go on my blog, you can see many of that. You get Just Kidding designer series paper. Love this memory notebook kit. You get the robot buddy kit. You get the stripe and splatter embossing folder. That's the skinny one, fit in the mini machine. And you get the sweet top memory and words card and envelope. So all this is with the choice of $50. Okay. Now below you got the new core color markers. So that's all the new color they brought in this year. And then, because we had a color revise. And then you get the dragonfly punch. So that's the new one. And of course, you get the other one that, we've been, I've been showcasing in this brochure. Yesterday, I went live on YouTube, on Facebook, but I downloaded it on YouTube also to showcase the ribbon. And the ribbon, it's, you know what? The ribbon and the little brads are artsy. They kind of hide away. So, okay, the ribbon, it's right here on page 6 and 7. And that's all the paper that I did. I was calling that one sheet wonder, but it's stack, cut, and shovel, something like that. So here's the ribbon. See, I use it all in this. That, if you missed the video, I did that just yesterday, okay? So you can watch the replay. And this, I did that after. And see this one with the space. So I done that yesterday with the lovely lavender paper, perennial lavender. So, and the paper don't say pool party, but I was using this print here, and the light one there, see, it go perfect with that. And pool party and Highland Heather go very good together. So are gorgeous great. So that is a recap that you can watch from yesterday. And then I did this one without the ribbon, but I had put the linen thread and showed the different way. This, voila. Okay, that was that. And then the other one that it's kind of lost, it's right here. See, that is those little embellishment. So, and so far everything is good, exception then the softly stipple. I think that's the one, January 5th. So very shortly, okay? February 5th. I'm sorry. It was out. Maybe it's back in. It's just a very short period if you wanted more of that. Okay. Oops. Today, it's going to be a fun one. It's a little bit coming back with, okay, we did the flower on vellum. And then I had done the watermelon that it's all a full one. You're going to get anybody that places an order, you're going to get the download of my greeting for the watermelon. And that was on YouTube, I mean, Facebook, and I downloaded on YouTube also. All the watermelon. Somebody was offended by Bite Me. I think it's funny. Some people get different sense of humor, I guess, but yeah, we don't have to use it, right? Even if it's part of the download. Um, okay, and then we did this. The one we did live, it's gone because somebody won it. The stained glass. So tonight it's similar to the stained glass, but we're gonna add that foil I told you about. So this was another kind of the stained glass, but just through the window. That I did that on YouTube, Facebook, but it's downloaded on YouTube. So you see, I've been using a lot of this. Now, last week we did the faux silk picture. Real, I mean, it's very, very cool. Okay, so the winner for that, it is Caroline Phillips. So Caroline, please go at frenchiestamps.com and send me your mailing address. After I was done, I decided, and I'm like, oh, the stipple roses. So remember last week, if you were part of it last week, I told you to use Stays On, right? Because using regular ink want to bleed. And also then the stamping blends. Well, I didn't want, for the silk, I wanted something lighter. And I was like, I know I can do it. So I stamp with petal pad, and I use the bubble bath blends, and I barely touch it. So if you do that, and I did did I do another video? I think so. I don't remember. No, I don't think so. You barely want to touch the tissue paper. Yes, this is just like those wrapping tissue paper. Some of it get more like a wax on it. So you want to stamp on the other side and use the blend on the other side. So you want barely touch it, because if you press too hard with the blends, it's just going to ooze and bleed. Okay, because it's a very light paper. So I did find a way, but you can see the difference between that. See how soft it is with not the, and this was with Memento. Well, Memento really, because that was more the waxy side. So remember, it's two sides. So do the side that it's not waxy. And here again, that's with the, it's very more pronounced, right? I wish you guys could see how it's very wrinkled. It's pretty. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here, Caroline. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now tonight we're gonna use fishing line. No, I'm not bringing you fishing, but we're gonna use fishing line though. If you buy fishing line, or maybe your other significant whatever get fishing line, or maybe you are one that go fishing. I like the one that it's thicker than floss. Some people say floss. Well, floss, it's not that see-through. You can use floss too, but it's not my choice. Okay, I like fishing line. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use this stamp set here, Everyday Detail, and we are using again window sheet. And we're going to stamp first. We're going to use Stays On. For this, we do need Stays On, because when we did our hummingbird, we did emboss, and then I show you didn't have to emboss, right? And I'm looking, I get, oh, here he is. Cannot lose him. Um, so we're going to use stays on. So if you use stays on, you don't have to eat emboss with powder and it won't smear. So we're going to go ahead, and this is just regular window that we sell. And when you stamp on a window sheet, you want to hold it steady and hold your window sheet when you pull out and pull straight up, because it's easy to slide, but also stays on, it's kind of sticky. Did you hear that? That is normal. Now we're going to wash that right away. So if you wash it right away, like I said last week, you can, I brought both of them. I can do it with just, okay, this is the sun, so this is the wet side. See, I had to dig that out last week, and now I'm using more and more. I think, see, if you wash it right away, you got it. You don't even need the stays on cleaner. But if you wait just a little bit, then you need the stays on cleaner. When you use the stays on cleaner, you want to make sure that it oozes on the side, because if it go on your sticky part, it will damage it. So be very careful. And then I recommend that you rinse it with, you wash it after that with your stamping mist, just to condition your stamp. Okay, you're going to need two of them. I already done one just to speed up the process here. So you're going to need two of them. Now, this part that I'm going to tell you, it's the most important thing that I'm going to tell you tonight for this technique, I think. The side that you stamp, you have to make sure that you flip it and it go down, because stays on and stamping blend do not mix together. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. You know, I tell you what to do, but then sometimes I don't follow my own instruction. So you see this here? See, I see all the blotch there. Look what happened. So see, it take, let me do the other side there. So if you use blend and stays on, it take the design completely out. They do not mix together, not at all. They don't go together. No. See? Now let me lift this up here. Voila. See, they don't mix. But I turn this one here, and if you like, oh, I don't remember, before you start coloring, you're going to touch it. This is very smooth. This, you're going to feel the stamping image almost, okay? Is the scrub mat was available? Yes, it's available. Maybe that's what you wanted. It's dry. So this scrub, it's still available. I don't recommend that you use your chamois for stays on, okay? I do not recommend that. So I like my old one, and we still sell them. One side, it don't matter really, but you get one side with the raindrop. I keep that side to wash, and then you get the sun to dry. If you mix it, doesn't matter, because this here, oh, it pop right out, and you can wash them. You can leave it even in this, but see, you can pop them out and wash them, or you can leave it in here and put it this way. Some people put them in the dishwasher. I do not recommend it in the dishwasher. Number one, all dishwasher wash differently. Some of you guys dishwasher are so hot, like they're set on the sanitize. And yes, that's perfect, Kathy. So me, the way that I like to wash mine, I just use Dawn liquid soap. Absolutely, scrub that. It get black. I let the water run, and I just sit it in my sink and let it dry. Absolutely. And some of you, I'm sure you're going to say, I put mine in the dishwasher. If you do it, it's, I cannot guarantee it's going to last, just because some of it are so hot. It's going to wrap the plastic. It's just going to warp the plastic completely. I don't have no control of the caption when it's live. I think it have to be after. I don't have no control of that. I'm going to double check here, but I don't think so. And I cannot get out of the setting. And usually it's have to be after for the live. Or maybe at your end, click caption. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, you see? Window sheet, cut thread on. Okay, now I have to touch, make sure. Okay, this is the side that was stamped. I'm gonna go face down. Now I'm gonna use the dark pecan pie, and I'm gonna color just the bottom here. See, now my image stayed there because I flip it. So that's why this is the most important step for when you color on window sheet with stays on. You cannot color on the same side because if you do, see it wash away. See, this is all my lines are gone. And it won't really blend on a window sheet. Don't try to blend because it just do like a mud pit. And really, I just go like the top lighter and so on, okay? So you cannot really blend per se. And here, I'm just adding a bit of the brown even on the branch to get those color there. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be maybe a robin. We're gonna use, which blue is that? Azure Afternoon. And you see where the artist put the little lines. I'm gonna put that in the darker. And then I'm gonna use the light one. And you see I use the brushed color. I find it a lot easier. Now we're gonna use Old Olive and we're gonna do the green. Yeah, that old scrubber, I say the old because that was, I mean, that's my first type of scrubber that I got. Um, it worked wonderful. I mean, some people don't like the chamois because it get, all that color. But you know what? If you use your stuff, be, it's gonna show. And I think that means you're using your stuff, it's good. You don't want something to look new all the time, then it's like you never use it. So it's good. But some people cannot stand it, so they go back to the old one. I like both of them. I mean, I like the other one for my stays on absolutely because I don't use stays on this. So voila, that is it. That's how simple it was to color. And I think that this stamp set here, called Everyday Detail, it's the bingo with this flight. I cannot say that word. It don't have an H, and I want to put an H. And what the hee haw? It's called Flight Airy, and I want to say Flight Harry, but it's Flight Airy. So I know I don't pronounce it good, but you guys know me, right? I put H when they don't belong, and I don't put them where they belong, and it's all good. Okay, now we got this. So this one, it's in the blue, and the one that I did, it's in the pink. So we're gonna have one blue eggs, one pink eggs, okay? Me too, Mary. See, Mary says she used both too. Yep. Okay, I think it's number 7, not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 9? Okay, that is 10. You know, I count always. I don't count from inside out, up and down. So this way we can follow all together. It's too confusing. Yeah, that's too big. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 gonna be for the window sheet, and we're gonna use both for a frame. Okay, 9 and 10. So if we count just the way that we read about, then we don't get confused. Because sometimes we say, oh, from the smallest to the biggest to the small, it gets so confusing. So I say from the left to the right. So that way, if I stick with that, then we should be good, right? I know we all get different ways, but okay. I'm gonna use, okay, number 10 to cut my window sheet, and number 9 and 10, we're gonna do frame. And then we're gonna use, you know what? Maybe I even did bigger. I did. Okay. Number 10, number 10 for the window sheet. So back up the bus here. I was right with the 7. Okay, 1 minute. For some reason, I had 7 in my head. Okay, this one, and then I think this one. Because I need big enough, because you're going to see it's going to be magical, magical, magical. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7, 8. 7 and 8 for the frame, and 10 for the nest. And do you know why I got the Sharpie? I thought to add little dots on my egg. So, I mean, whatever you like. That's another way you can do those little robin eggs, or whatever eggs they are. They're not robin birds, but here. See? Okay, now we're going to bring the die cut machine. Oh, before we bring that up, though, I got the paper here that measure 4 by 5 1/4. I think so. That's that flight, air, whatever I want to put the H. Okay, it is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to glue that right on the top. And you want your card to be 8.5 by 5.5, score at 4 1/4. Because the other one, I put it on the long way, it don't fit the way I want it. So I think this is going to work. You know, it's create on the fly. So who's eating jelly beans? I want some. Okay, this, I'm gluing this permanent. Permanent, permanent, permanent. Okay, let's bring our die cut machine. Oh, oh, it's going to be okay. It's just a few cut. I don't have to change it. And then I need number 2. Number 2 and a clear plate. Okay, usually I don't do what I'm going to be about to do, but I will do it just because. I had, so Sheila had talked to me about it, and then I talked to Ollie. Ollie got it, and she got me one. Well, when it comes to window sheet, if you get a magic mat, no, it will not cut your window sheet. For some reason, it give and give, and it will not cut. So just remember that. This is amazing. Holly gave me that, and are you guys shocked? See how much I use it? It's because I'm doing the stipple roses for thank you. So I use it a lot. So thank you, Ollie. But with window sheet, it do not work. Okay, keep that in mind. For window sheet, it don't work. Okay, now we need number 10, and we're gonna cut this. Maybe a little bit bigger. 1 minute, it looked too small. Where's my dies? Where did you go? That bunny nut. Where did I shove it? Somebody. That is funny, not? Well, oh, here, right here. Doy. Okay, let me see. Maybe I want this one here. Yes. Yes. Okay. So not number 10. We're going to have to switch that. It's number 9. Number 9 for the nest. Number 9 for the nest. And then we're going to cut this. Okay, you're going to hear crackle. See, that is normal. With the magic mat, it didn't do that and it would not cut. Now, I almost went too short on my thing. You want to make sure you get enough, okay? So we got one. Let's hope the other one, I got it. Where did I put it now? Why stuff is disappearing tonight? It's beyond me. So, where's my pink eggs? Where are you? You know, it's very hard to see with window sheet. It's going to show back up here. 1 minute. This is the bad one. Well, I'm looking. I'm thinking if I remove that. Well, what the hee-haw? Okay, I'm looking at comment. Yes, I need you right now. Everything gets lost. Where did I put the pink eggs? I got the blue eggs. Where did you go? Am I going to have to do another one? That is so weird. Oh, it's there. Doy. Okay, we're back in business. We are back in business. No, it's not windy today. Okay, number 9. We're going to put that there and roll on. Roll on. I almost cut my window sheet too small. Listen to this. I just love this. Is that fun? Okay. Now, okay, both of them are right there on the side there. To the right, to the right, to the right, okay? Now, I got Lost Lagoon, and we're going to do a frame with number 7 and 8, whatever. I'm going to pull it back up to make sure we get the... Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll on. Roll on. Okay. Now we got our frame. We're going to put that there. I'm going to need a piece of that. That's save that for another project. Hey, talking about project and that, this Saturday, Holly and I will be live for the tool class, okay? We got, see, I got the lovely toolbox for Candy, little pink. I got the one for the guy with chocolate. I got, and this fit in a regular envelope. You can do gift card. It's the tool bell. That's going to be Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I got the paint one. And then I got my, whatever it's called, the work desk. Okay, so all that plus Ollie got 4. So we're going to have that class Saturday. Saturday it is. Okay, now out of the 2, you want the smallest one to do your frame, to do your cutout, okay? Because if you do the big one, then your frame won't fit. It's just going to go through. So you want the smallest one of the two that you did your frame, and you're going to decide where you want this. Well, I'm going to cut some of you guys. Here we go. Oh, I was not supposed to glue that tight. That's okay. I'm going to make it work. Silly me. Because I got something to add in this, but that's okay. I'm going to make it work. I will make it work. So really, you just want to tack it a little bit because we're supposed to put something to. You're going to see. It's magical. And then this. Okay, now we're good. Okay, let me remove all those things before I lose them, because tonight it's the night that I lose everything, okay? Oops. See, that's why it's got legs tonight. Okay. We're going to leave that aside for now. That's something dirty there. And these two, you're going to take one of them, and you're going to take adhesive sheet. I don't know if this one is good enough. You know what? I'm going to use a full one. Okay, you're going to take a foil, and this is just regular foil. The one that I did long time ago, I use the thick, heavy foil. You can use the regular one. You want to make sure that it's bigger than your piece. Usually, I crunch it all up. Where's my piece? Here it is. I crunch it all up. Well, this one is very cheap foil, I think. And see, it all did. So I find a way, easiest way. Because I would crunch it like that, then open it up. This one, it's too cheap. It's Reynolds, though. So what I'm going to do, it's like this. It's almost like last week. You're going to think I'm getting used to all the wrinkle stuff, right? No, you don't have to pay for the class, Renee. You just pop in, then we're going to show all out to assemble those cards. And then if you like what you see, then you can place an order to qualify for the download with all the measurement. But everybody is welcome to join for free. Okay, see how wrinkled it is? The more wrinkled, the better, okay? Now I'm going to peel this. This is the adhesive sheet. I'm gonna, first let's, see, you want to be careful. Just, okay, I'm going to remove that. Make sure I'm not putting that. You don't want it to split. This foil, it's not my favorite one. Put that there. Put this on top. Take your bone folder and press hard. Did I say hard? Yes. You want really to press that because you want that adhesive sheet to stick in the back of the paper, of the foil. Now, when you're going to remove this, go from one corner and pull it down, but you want that sticky to stay on the foil. Okay, now you're going to take your, and it don't matter which side really. You want to make sure you get foil for all of it, and that work. Okay, put this, press back in. Okay, now, this year, it's the first time, well, I did one for practice, but usually I just leave it that way, like I show you the bird last week, right? After I was done, see how cool that is? It really looked like stained glass, right? So, but then I was like, I want to double that. So let me show you, because you can do that, because with a bird you just flip it on one side or the other. So like this here, this was the right way, but see, I can take this bird and attach it over there, and then see, now I got that on both sides of it. So I didn't want to repeat what I already done not long ago. So now we're going to take this here. Okay, my scissors gonna get very nasty, but that's okay. Now that I got this, you're gonna take this one here. Whoops, first. I'm using my scissors and just go around. You can take the dies, but I don't recommend to take the dies here. And really, you can do, peel it up. It's just, I don't want to repeat that I don't have no foil. So I just go around. You could always use it with your die, but that's the way I done the other one. Okay. Now this is trash. Now what I do, I just take all around. See here, get a little bit, that's okay. Now you can go back. You could, another thing that would be less messy, now my brain it's going, you can take your die and cut your circle. That would work, okay? Absolutely. Like, let me show you what I mean. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're going to test it out, okay? Because you would need 2 of that, 2. Okay, this is the size. What we're going to do, you know, the more you do, the better you get, right? Oh, I need my handle though. That's going to work better. So this, just to make sure here, I just going to cut it on this side here, just to make sure I get my sticky there. Because you're going to need 2 of this sticky, okay? Yeah, that won't be so messy. Okay, now let's put this away again so I don't lose it, because tonight it's the night of losing everything. Now you're gonna peel this up. Okay, the sticky, it's on this side here. Now you're gonna take the one with the foil already and you're gonna put it on this. So now if you want to do it just on the card like this, you don't need a second one. What we're doing, you're going to see why we want to do this here. Now you're going to take this. And then again, we're going to lift this up. You want to keep the glue there. Voila. Some of you are going to ask if a seal would work in that. Not on this, really. Okay. Here, my fishing line. I'm going to take longer than I need because fishing line, it's cheap. Oh, I want to see. Okay. Woo. Come back here, you. Okay. This is the top. Very important. Top. I'm going to put it right there. Bottom. Now I'm going to take my fishing line. Pop this here. Yes, Teflon scissors. I do need one. I thought I had one, but I looked for that the other day. I couldn't find it. Now let's bring this down, and I'm going to put my fishing line right in the middle. It won't curl, so make sure it don't go back there. Now you're going to take your other piece, and remember, that's the top. Oh, you don't want no dog hair, though. That's a bonus at my house. No, it's not a bonus. It's a typical thing. and you're going to put it on top of it. Voila, the magic just happened. See? You know where I'm going now, right? So this one looked cool, but the really the bird, it's because it get more of that fine detail, but still, look at that. Is that cool? Okay, one side you see the line a little bit, but that's why some of you are gonna say maybe dental floss. I don't like dental floss for this because I don't. Well, maybe you guys get clear dental floss. I don't, and plus it's bigger. Now, this is where I said I shouldn't add glue that there, but that's okay. You know what? I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna put that right here. Oops, 1 minute. Then you can take this, put right back in the middle. That's optional. Well, no, I think that looks better if you do it. Okay, now we're gonna match this. Just like this. Perfect match. Pin it up. Good. Now let me bring my silicone sheet. I think that's going to help me because you know I have to make big magic here. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a glue dot and a glue dot. So time to have a drink. See? That's why I screwed up, because I wanted to use glue dots. So if I wouldn't screw it up, I would remove this piece here and I would have my fishing line in between that. But that's okay because I got my frame. I can put it right there. There. And then make sure you pull straight. Okay, this here, the foil, make sure. Okay. That way. Now we're going to take another glue dots. You want to pull just a bit, just a smidge. And this way. So do you see why I needed my frame to be 2 sizes bigger? Because when we open, it's going to flop, okay? Now, we're going to take our, that thing, the frame, and you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put it here. Let's put the glue here. I almost went with a bigger frame just because I got my line there. I'm thinking. It's going to work. I'm going to make it work. Here we go. There we go. If I would have been patient, the other one I was patient, I match all my little knots, okay? Now, let's make sure this is secure. Now, you're going to cut this, and then you're going to cut this. Okay, if you get a little tiny bit of glue dots that still want to be sticky, some of you are going to say baby powder, whatever. I got my embossing buddy, and that worked for me. That's going to remove the thing. You guys make me laugh so much with this sifting. I think that is so funny. And it's funny because it's Scott that came up with that, and Scott don't drink. So it's even more funny to me. Well, if he drink, not Pepsi, Coke. Sorry, Scott. Coke and coffee. Here we go. Okay, now see when we open that up? See how fun that is? So it's been all, is that cool? Okay, now you're going to say, well, where are we going to write and so on? Well, I didn't forget about that. I think tonight, if you really drink, every time I lose something, you're going to have a darn headache tomorrow morning. I'm going to use, you make every day a little bit brighter. And I'm going to smack that right there. This is half inch, I think. Okay, I know I got this piece right here. Okay, let's measure twice, cut once. Yes, it is half inch. So I'm gonna go at, I just want a little border. So I'm gonna go at 5/8. That would be 5/8. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the birds too when we're done. I'm gonna tie that up together. Let me, okay. Okay, if you want thing to align good, you know me, I go one in, one then. Well, that's the way I roll. But you take the piece you just cut, you put it at the end, and then you cut it there. So you know it's the same angle. But me, I just whip it, bang, bang, okay? But for the type A personality here, you got it. Same angle. Now, I'm going to put that on my Lost Lagoon. And then I just follow. And I'm going to use dimensional. You're going to say where to write. Well, you know what? It's always a back to a card. But we're going to decorate that. Why leave that plain? So we're going to have the party in the front, party inside, party in the back, all over. When we decorate the inside of the card, we say the party inside. Well, now it's going to be the party inside and also in the back. Okay, now we got that. You got, see how fun it is? It's just spin around here. So you can write something here if you want, but let's decorate the back. So I got my Lost Lagoon. I know I got another piece here. We're going to go ahead and do two little strips of this here. So I'm going to do 1 inch. No, 3/4 should be enough. Let me go 1 inch and see. Okay, let me cut just a smidge here because I want the bird. Okay, 1 inch. Okay, I got the bird down here. And then I'm going to go 1 inch here. Okay. I think that's going to work. And then we're going to go at 3.5. And then we're going to go at 3.5. Did I say 3.5? I'm the one that said it's 5.5. 5.5. Now, and we're going to go at, let me see here. We're going to go at 2.5 by 5.5. Uh-oh, did you hear that? I just lost something. Okay, I'm gonna have to get on my knee even more. I lost my score blade. I don't need it, so I'm good. Okay, now we're gonna go at 2.5, 2.25. 2.25 by 5.25, and I think this is 5.25. Measure twice, cut once. We got it. There. Holy moly, do I have a mess. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go and I didn't bring no black, but I got a basic gray here, so why not? And we're going to stamp that nest again. I don't know. I didn't bring everything I needed, I guess. Et voila. And then we're going to color that quick. And I mean quick. I'm using the same color. This is look very dark here. I'm gonna get, here we go. Won't even, oh, here's my lighter one. Oops. Won't color on that piece. Okay, now I'm gonna do the blue egg, and I went way quick, but that's okay. I'm gonna clean that up a bit here. And the dark blue right here. It make it very different when it's on paper. It's way darker, but that's okay. It's gonna work. Okay, now just to light it up in the center to give the light really. Here we go. Much better. Much, much better. And here, oops, not this one. This one here. Okay, and then all olive, I'm using the light one here. I use the dark one for the on the window sheet, but remember, window sheet, it make it very different compared to on the white cardstock. And then I just gonna light up my nest a bit. My nest, it's a bit too dark. Okay, that make me much more up here. Okay, now this gonna get glued to our Lost Lagoon. That should have been 5.5, and I don't think it's 5.5. Well, that's a no. I need 5.5. I really do need 5.5. Okay, Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon. Okay, 2.5 by 5.5, because I really want that to go at the bottom. If not, my other piece or that it would look funny. Okay, now we're going to take this, glue our birds. Make sure I'm not upside down. Go right at the edge. And then over here. And then over here. Now we get the back decorated. Look at that. Is that cool? So maybe you like that better than this. Who knows? But voila. Okay, now we can crank it up a notch, and we can take a little bird. I know I'm fussy cut. Why not? You can stop anytime you want or keep on adding. Usually I'm the one that stop, don't keep on adding, right? But this is more my cup of tea. And then I'm going to put him some feathers. Uh, No, I'm going to put it in the back. Okay, so I'm going to take a little dimensional. And I'm going to have him right here. Et voila, my friend. So now you have it. So kind of that window sheet, whatever, the stained glass, but on the two sides. This is so fun. See, it's spin all around. So really, I like to put my uh, twine, not the twine, but the fishing line in between the card itself and the layer here. So now this one that I show you with the birds, that now, oh, here it is. So, because the card, it's already done, okay? So what I would have done, then it's time to have a drink. And I'm going to use glue dots. So see, this is pretty this way too, because you really see through. But you can always, so see this one, I got a bit there and a bit right there. That's where I'm going to glue them together. And right there too. Okay, and then, so you're going to say, oh, I done that, the mirror image. That's simple, because you know when you die cut, it doesn't matter which side you color. Well, it matters the side you color, because you have to color the side that it's not that you didn't stamp because of the stays on, but you can decide which side to go and glue it, okay, with the foil. That doesn't matter. So that's how you can have any side. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, I'm going to match this glue dot. It's at the wrong place. Okay, I don't like to use it back. 1 minute. Just another reason, have another drink, my friend. One is have a real headache, not just a fake one. Here, voila. Okay, so now see that? Is that the coolest thing? So even so you can do it, because before I would just do the foil and then stick it on top. It couldn't see both ways. Well, I find a way. I was like, how can I do that? I'm like, oh, voila. So that is it, my friend. I hope you did like the roller coaster tonight. I think that it was really a good roller coaster. Okay, I think I missed something. I'm reading the thing and I cannot wait to read the whole thing, because I think you guys having fun with my glue dots, right? Thanks, Scott, for starting that drinking game. This is very funny, especially coming from him. Like I said, Scott don't drink really, so it's funny. Okay, so I hope to see you all Saturday. Holly gonna be here. She said it's gonna be, the weather won't be that nice. I'm like, don't you worry, it's gonna be like 40 degrees, so it will not stick the snow. Maybe that night, but it's gonna be good. So 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So that's gonna be Pacific. It's gonna be 8, Mountain 9, Central 10, Eastern 11. So, and if you're from another country or so on, what you want to do, it's 9 a.m. Mountain Time, what time it is at your place. Just Google gonna tell you exactly the time. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, right below you can subscribe, it's going to tell you what time zone it is, because it's already scheduled for Saturday. If you click going or interested, whatever, it's going to tell you the time that it is at your time zone. That is if you set up your account correctly. Caroline, make sure to send me your mailing address. So that is it. I will see you all Saturday. And I feel I'm forgetting to say something, but I guess not. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye bye for now.